Hello friends, this is tutorial number 6 in this Scala programming language tutorial. In this tutorial we will create one application, we will also use a scanner, and we want to calculate salary. And we want to calculate gross income and net income. And we need to input couple of variables like working hours, price per hour and percentage. And let's start. First we will need variable input equals to new scanner system.in. Now we need a text, print line, and it will be enter the number of working hours. Now we need a variable hours. Variable, it will be hours equals, and we will use input dot next, it will be integer, next int. And we forgot, we need to use Ctrl Shift and O to import a scanner, and now it will be good. Now we need another message. Enter the price per hour. Now we need to input variable price. Variable price will be equals to input dot next int. It will also be an integer. Now we will need percentage of payroll deduction. Let's write a message, print line, enter the percentage of the payroll deduction. And let's create a variable percentage. Will be equals, again we will use input dot next int. Now we have variables that we wanted to input. We input working hours, price per hour and percentage, and now we can calculate gross income. Variable gross income will be equals, we need to multiply working hours with price per hour. Hours multiplied with price. And now we calculated the gross income, which was pretty much easy. And now we need to calculate net income. Variable net income will be equals. First we need a gross income minus, now we need to multiply a gross income with percentage and divide by 100, and that amount we will discount from gross income, minus gross income multiplied with percentage, and we will divide it with 100. but it can be a number with decimals, and we will define net income as a float. Okay, that would be all, and now let's save it and let's run to see how it will gonna work. But before we run, we didn't write, we need to write print line. Let's write gross, we will use S, gross income, and we will use two dots. And now let's write dollar curly braces and variable gross income. And also we will write, but we will use F, maybe it will be a number with decimals. And let's write net income, and we will use dollar curly braces variable net income, and we will use mod 2.2f. okay, we will write it with two decimals. It doesn't matter if it will have or it will not have decimals, it is better to write it with as a float with two decimals. And now let's save and let's run our application. Okay, enter the number of working hours. It will be 180. Enter the price per hour. It will be 10. Enter the percentage of the payroll deduction. We will enter 8. And we have our gross income. It is 1,800. We will type something as USD. And here we will also type USD. And we have also calculated net income is 1,656. It will be USD in the next run, and we have successfully calculated gross and net income. And let's try again. Enter the number of working hours, 197. Price per hour, let's input a float, but we cannot because we need a number, because our hours, price per hour is an integer, and now in this case we need to enter an integer. It will be 9. And enter the percentage of the payroll deduction. It will be 12. And let's see. Okay, we have gross income is 1,773 USD, which is dollar, and net income is $1,561, which is good. Our calculation is working fine. Okay, it was pretty much simple. We just input our three variables for calculating salary. It need us number of working hours, price per hour, and percentage of the payroll deduction. We use that percentage to get a net income. First we calculate gross income. It was pretty simple. We just multiplied hours, working hours per 1 month with price per hour, and we use a formula. To discount percentage of payroll deduction from gross income to get net income, and it was pretty much simple, nothing complicated. As we as we told earlier, when we need to print some text with decimals, we will use F. It doesn't matter if we will have a good number with just 2 decimals or more. We will use F. It will be easier to display a number with decimals. Okay, I really hope that you like this tutorial. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.